Hey guys, Mishy here. Welcome back to the Woes ranked game number 4. Now, the sad thing about this game is that lower recorder is so weird because if you open the recorder to watch a game and then you're done with the game and you go play a game, it'll record this, which is from your perspective, but it won't record spectator. And my regular is really crap, and I hate not having it in spectator, but we're gonna make do. So I'm playing Oriana mid, which is nice. I finally have mid, and I'm not stuck as support or something that I'm not good at. So I help Leash, and I'm laning against LeBlanc. And I was kind of iffy about this because I wasn't sure what to do. I've played a little bit of LeBlanc. I know how she works. I know how scary she can be. But I wasn't really... I don't know. I don't want to say that I was kind of afraid of her at the same time not being afraid of her. So I tried to focus my best on farming, which I don't know why, but lately as Oriana I've had a hard time farming. Normally I'm really good with her, but so they get first blood, and yeah, this team was really cool. These people they chattered so much, as you'll probably see, but they were really cool people. LeBlanc was tearing me a new one. I was doing my best to keep my ball away from me, so she was afraid to go near it, but she was being really aggressive, and it's not that I'm not used to aggressive, it's I don't know how to be aggressive back. Normally when people are aggressive, I'm like, okay, be aggressive. I don't care. But I need to get to that point where I'm like, now I'm going to be aggressive back, and you're going to die for it. So, I don't know how... Okay, so LeBlanc goes and tries to gank bot, but they have it warded, so they see her. So I'm attempting to go and help. And it goes decently, I guess. We get some pokes off. We were trying to get Warwick to come down. We were like, Warwick, come help us, please. And he was like, no, I need 6. I need 6. And we were like, but we really need your help. And there's 4 of them and 3 of us. He was like, no, I want to wait for my ult. So we were like, okay, whatever. So finally he comes down and he does help. And he goes in and we get a kill. We kill Ezreal. So yeah, all of us are here. All 5 of us are here. And LeBlanc and Garen had left. I don't ever think Garen even came down. So LeBlanc comes back with blue because I wasn't in lane. And she beats me over the head with it. I think that I misjudged how much damage she can do. And how much of a pain she was. And I was like, oh, I'm not afraid of you. And then she killed me and I was like, oh, okay, you could do that, I guess. But she was being kind of pushy. She was just being annoying. Like, LeBlancs are hard to deal with. And I don't think LeBlancs are very good for solo queue because she's not a really big team fighter. She can't really do much. She can kill the one person and that's it. I really wish my low recorder wasn't broken. I hate the attempting to reconnect. And it shows up so much. But, so Warwick was planning to come gank, and LeBlanc and Malphite gank top. So, I was gonna go help, and I was like, oh god, Malphite. So, I put it on Pantheon, and he runs in, and we corner LeBlanc. And yay, we get her. Which was a relief, because I wanted to get her shut down early, and not have to worry about her. Really want Garen. And we get him, so it's always nice. So top is getting really pushed in, I think, because Pantheon kept coming to help. So he goes back to try to farm, and we kind of just go back to our lanes. It's 5-5 at this point, so or I don't know. This is my first game by myself, so I was really scared of how it was gonna go. You hear so much about how bad they can go, so Warwick comes to gank, and then Pantheon ganks at the same time, which was really nice. So we get her, and we back off, and then Pantheon are like, okay, we need to get the tower. So we're focusing on the tower, and Malphite comes up. And looking back, I shouldn't have run that way. That was probably the worst possible place to run, because it singled me out, and he could go straight for me. But, oh well. Lesson learned. So bot's been having trouble. We had Caitlyn. I thought Caitlyn countered Ezreal, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. So Caitlyn kept hanging out with me. She kept coming back, and I was like, okay, I guess it's nice to have help. And I'm trying to farm, and it's kind of a iffy team fight going on in bot. think they were trying to dragon. And we were like, hey, how's it going? So. And Malphite comes in. I do my best to stay. I hate staying when I'm this low, and this is the reason why, because Ezreal just killed me for it. But I was trying to protect Caitlyn. I didn't want to leave her alone because I had the shield, so. And all this time, Garen was like, I'm just going to farm top. I'm just going to farm top. So we get top back to their tower. And Tarek and LeBlanc are back there. They roamed so much. I mean, it's such a viable thing, but roaming is just insane. Insane. And as I'm saying in chat, the problem is that we were like, oh my god, let's see him, let's go kill him, and then the whole entire enemy team would follow, and it was just doing really, really badly for us in team fights. So I was like, we really need to poke them down, and then engage. Don't engage unless we're all here. They keep doing this. They're all together. They're always all together. You know they're gonna come, but we got a triple kill out of that. So we were like, oh, we're not scared of Garen. We're not scared. We're gonna push. We're gonna push. We're not scared of you. And then they're all up. So we go back to protect our towers because the minions kept getting pushed up. And at this point, we were really even in kills, so I wasn't sure. I wasn't doing too well. I mean, I had 8 assists, so I guess that's alright. But I don't know. So we get back into this, and they come from behind, and I'm like, oh crap, what do you do? So I ran back and I shielded Pantheon. Oh no, it was Warwick, I think, that was about to die. I shielded him and ulted, and I think that actually won the fight for us. Because if not, they would have killed Warwick and then come for me and then come for everyone else. But I was kind of proud of that. So we were smart here and we realized, okay, so we got mid. We need to go get bot. And thankfully the minions were doing well, getting top. So we get dragon. And we're doing pretty good here. I'm feeling really good about this game. This was the first game without anyone else. And I was like, wow, this is actually going somewhat decently. Even if we lose, I feel like that we did really well. So I was proud. I think we had way more turrets down than they did. So we come here, and I think we were going to set up Baron and see if they came, but they never did. So we're like, alright, we're just going to go kill him. Ezreal missed his ult. Just kind of ticked at us. So they're pushing in mid. And we get red for Caitlyn. And then we push. Pantheon jumps in. This team fight was interesting. I was really expecting this to go bad. And I'm running, and then I'm like, Caitlyn's still full health, so I shield her. And we go in, and we actually won this team fight, whereas I thought that we would have lost. So that was really, really good. We had 2 people that died. Warwick was pretty low, I was pretty low, but I almost died from Ezreal there. That was scary. And I was trying to shield them, and they were like, no, run. And I was like, I don't want Caitlyn to die. That's kind of what I like about having like the support and bot and then having Orianna mid. Because you have the 2 people that can protect Caitlyn at all cost. So you're not ever worrying about anything happening to her. As long as we're doing our job. So hopefully we can get her fed. So we have the next team fight, and Pantheon jumps in. This was interesting because everyone kind of died, and then Pantheon came in at the right time, so Caitlyn and I could kind of actually contribute. And yeah, it was so funny because we would get into team fights and we were like, oh no, we're gonna lose, and then we would win them. So that was always nice. So I go in to push mid as they push that, and they decide, I don't really want to push top, we're just gonna take the Nexus. And we did. So yeah, I won my first game. That's awesome. I was super excited about that. So thank you guys for watching, and tune in for the rest of the games. Have a great night.